Hi guys, good morning. So happy Tuesday. So Instagram shut down they didn't shut down my account, they disabled my account. So I'm not able to share any analysis or do any videos or anything on my Instagram platform. So I'm on my YouTube platform then. So thank God I've been kind of building up this platform for like a little bit over a year. And so I guess I just started rocking out with YouTube more now, doing videos like vlog style. I've been wanting to do this for some time anyway, so I guess this is just gonna be me jump starting to that. So we finally got internet in the house. We just moved, so I'm enjoying it so far. We finally got internet, and now you guys, I'm just chilling for right now, looking at my charts, whatever. My computer has an update, so looking at it, seeing what's going on with Apple update. It's always a long update, right? I just had some breakfast, made me some coffee, had some oatmeal and a banana. Got my children squared away, but I'm about to get ready to put up some clothes really quick. I'm gonna put up some clothes, get my closet organized, and then continue to organize my children's closet. So I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride with me today. But then before I do, once my computer gets done updating, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Show you guys what I'm looking at for today with the charts. See if I'm gonna take some trades or not. I took a USD Cad sale last night. Really good quick trade. It's panned out. It's kind of retracing a little bit. Well, I don't know if it's retracing. Last time I checked, it was. I don't know if it continued to drop or whatever. So I'm gonna check that out, and then we're just gonna rock out for the day, and then just go from there. And then I'll come back around 5 to show you guys what's going on with the charts, because my real true trading time is between 4:45 p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Just with some, the daily time frame candle closures, and then we're gonna rock out from there. So take you guys with me. Okay guys, so I'm doing a really quick video, really quick, to show you guys what it is that I'm looking at as far as the pairs go for the rest of the day. Okay, so normally I come here at 9, but they were plugging in the internet, so finally got internet, you guys. And so I'm gonna go ahead and also test the speed here. So I'm gonna be looking this way because this is where my computer is. Okay, so looking here on Australian dollar USD, you guys can see how yesterday price closed as an inverted hammer, and then today we have some bullish movement back up to the upside. And so if today closes as a confirmation candle for me, I'm going to go ahead and enter and see if we can come and knock out the 0.7243 area for the rest of the week. But it just needs to be a strong candle closure, because if it's bearish, I'm still not going to do anything. I don't know how today's candle is going to close, but I am going to drop down to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, as you guys can see, this is that bullish candle information here. And if price can come and come back into this zone here and then push back above, I will take another buy. Or I take a buy today to the upside if price comes and stays above this zone here, just to come back and retest the daily candle from yesterday. Then I'll push back up to the upside, and I'll go ahead and I'll get into a quick buy. Okay, so that'll be the beginning of my buy. So I could probably be in before the daily time frame candle closes, but I'm just gonna wait and see how it pans out. So this is AUD USD really quick. The next pair I want to take a look at is going to be Euro USD. Yesterday price closed bearish, but as you guys can see, we have a bullish push, or we're getting a bullish push for today. So I'm not going to do anything, once again, just like AUD USD, until I get my confirmation candle. I'm a confirmation girl. I trade very conservatively a lot. And sometimes that's not a good thing. As I've shared before, I do want to become aggressive towards the end of this year, learn to be more aggressive, but we're just going to wait and see how this holds up. We're still trading above 1.16941. So we'll see how this goes. Next, I am holding pound JPY. Thank God pound JPY finally got some bullish push. I am still in my buy. Yes, still in this buy, racking it out. And so I'm up really nicely on this currency pair. So I'm going to take out this because we finally came and we took out the highs here. I'm at 139, 250s area. So I'm kind of happy about that bullish push there. Now the yens are receiving bullish pushes. If we go to Euro JPY, you'll see she has a bullish push as well. I want to see if later on this week we can come back down, test, so I can get in another buy back up to the upside. We'll see how that goes too, okay? But yes, Euro JPY got a push, and USD JPY got a push today as well too. So we're getting a bullish push. I might have to hedge this position, as some of you guys know I am in on a sale on USD JPY. I'm in drawdown. So instead of getting out for loss, I may just go ahead and hedge the position, cut off the bleeding. That way I don't have to worry about losing more money or going back into more drawdown. I'll just wait until price can, you know, turn around or come back into one of my zones, show that it wants to keep going back to the downside, and then, you know, get back in on the sale, take profit for the buy, and then I'll be good to go. Something else that I do want to take a look at is going to be USD Cad. I did get into a sell yesterday, so I'm holding this position here. And, you know, if something tells me to get out, I'll go ahead and get out. But for now, I am in profit. So I'm going to hold on to this, see how we do towards the end of the day, and then just go from there. Okay, so I got in after yesterday's candle closure, you know, 5 o'clock p.m., hit my sell. Then I was done for the day. So that's the only trade I've been in thus far. New Zealand dollar for right now. She closed yesterday as a spinning bottom. I don't know how she's going to close today. I'm still neutral on this currency pair. I'm still trying to see where she wants to go to and, you know, how she wants to play out. She's not fitting my rules for buy or sell right now. So I'm just going to wait on her, see what she does. USD Swiss for right now. I don't have anything on this currency pair at the moment. To yesterday, she did close as a rejection candle, and I am watching this candle for today. Once again, a confirmation candle. So I am watching her, and then even looking at her on the 4-hour time frame. Nothing significant, you know, that's going on with her. So I'm just waiting to see how she fares in this area. I'm just waiting to see what she does. But something that's really interesting me, and I have to talk about it, is gold. Now, I'm going to go to this weekly time frame really quick. Last week, price closed as a rejection candle. And now, here's the thing. We already have bearish momentum, a lot of bearish momentum. I was thinking that maybe, and when I drop down, you guys can see what I'm talking about. I was thinking that maybe, you know, we could have some bearish momentum and then get a pop back up to the upside, right? But that's not what's going on here. Gold is having a really bearish week already. It's only Tuesday. So, as a matter of fact, too, she just came and took out this last higher low here on the daily time frame around 1939 500s. I was thinking maybe she would come back up into this area and give a bullish push, but that's not what's going on. So I'm watching this pair. So this is no longer valid. So let's talk about this really quick. There are 3 rules to market structure. And the 3 rules are, and these are the rules I created to help people understand when to, you know, adjust. So the 3 rules to market structure, and structure is stuff that you plot on your own price chart to help guide you into trades, right? So that could be support and resistance, supply and demand, zones, levels, advanced patterns, trend lines, whatever it is that you physically put on that chart that was not there. That's market structure. You're building or you're crafting out your own chart art, your chart work, right? So the 3 rules are: number 1, know when to plot; number 2, know when to adjust; number 3, know when to delete. I have to do 2 to 3 of those things, right? So I have to delete. This is no longer valid. This is no longer valid for right now. So now that I've deleted, and I delete one more, I have to adjust. Now, I've already adjusted. That's where this zone is. This zone was not here this morning because I had my 2 red zones. But now I'm also seeing that, okay, if price keeps getting some bearish momentum, I am going to need to maybe look to sell, okay? Because, you know, and this is when I can become the counter trend trader, because normally I don't counter trend trade for the daily time frame. But this one weekly candle has probably shown me what I need to do already. And now that price is below that candle, now it's giving me permission to sell. So now with that being the case, if price can push up a little bit more into this zone, show more bearish momentum, I'll be selling. And I'll be selling back down here into the 1744 price range area, because that's my next area of structure. And so that's going to be it for this part here, right? And so I'm just going to be watching this, and it is kind of funny because even when I'm looking at my stock price charts, I'm watching how, like, some of the pairs, or for tech, that we've been looking at have had bearish momentum as well too, such as Datadog and CrowdStrike, you know, AMD. Like, we're getting a lot of bearish momentum, right? And then I'm sitting here just watching it, and I'm like, man, what's going on? You know, like, it's just a lot of interesting things going on right now. I mean, even Apple, Microsoft has taken a hit. So, you know, it's just making me question what's really going on, right? But then I look, and, you know, I'm like looking like at pairs like, where's my Nike? Pairs like Nike has gone up. What else has gone up? That was kind of a shocker. Dell is going up. So, you know, it's just the stuff that you hear so much about. It's getting so much hype. They're taking kind of hits right now for the week. But then things that you don't think, you know, anything of, they're kind of pushing up. So it's a lot going on right now with the stock market and in the currencies, you know. And for those who don't know, you know, I invest in stock market. I trade currencies. So, you know, I try to do the best of both worlds there. But this is what I'm looking at so far. If I have anything else to add, I will. Closet, it's messy. I know it's messy, but this is, you know, how it looks. And I'm gonna be going through this bag today right here, and then this box right here is full of clothes. The box over here is filled with shoes, and I'm trying to clear out some of this stuff. So one bag today, one box today is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm gonna take you to my kids' rooms and show you guys what I've done from there with their closet. I'm gonna separate this. I just needed to see what all they had. They still had like more clothes. This probably isn't even half of it, but just to give you guys a glimpse of what's going on in here. So this, all of this will be separated, like a boy side, girl side. So if you don't know, I have a 9-year-old boy, 3-year-old girl, and the place that we're in now is only temporary for like the next year or so. So we didn't want anything too big or whatever. We were going to get a 3-bedroom, but the 3-bedroom was smaller than a 2-bedroom, and we really needed some space. And so we decided to go with this apartment where we are now. So, you know, it's cool for what we need, for what our family needs for right now. And so, you know, just got this going on right now, and gonna continue to finish straightening up some of this stuff in just a second. But now my little girl came in here, so gonna finish it and stuff. But it's a pretty nice closet too, pretty big area. Means another area back there. So yeah, it's almost empty. Just got some miscellaneous stuff in there, but so I'm almost done with this. And what I'm about to do right now is just feed the kids. So I already got some food cooking for them for lunch, and I'm gonna put them down for a nap, and then I'm just gonna start sorting things out. And I started putting stuff up on the shelves. So yeah, so I'm gonna cook, and then probably by the time I come back, it'll probably be about 5. So yeah. Hi guys, so it is now 4:51. Coming to the charts a little bit later. Had to get my kids, you know, make sure they're satisfied, make sure they have their snacks and everything. So now I'm gonna be looking this way because this is where my monitor is, right? Okay, so now I'm looking at gold for the time being. As you guys can see, we had a huge drop in the market. And what I'm going to look for the rest of the week is to see if we're going to maintain this bearish momentum. And so I want to try to get involved in this information. I now have permission because of the weekly candle being a rejection candle. I want to now see if price can come back up into this zone here, and then we can maybe have some more bearish momentum. And if that is the case, I'm going to use my fibs, and I see that a 38.2 actually sits in between. And so I'm going to be taking a short sale on this one if it allows me to. And if that is the case, I'm going to be selling off on gold. Now, with gold having so much momentum for the past year, throughout the course of the year, I actually want to see if we're going to have continued momentum through the course of the year. And if that is the case, then this is the retracement now, you know, the stage that we can be in, because price has been trending up so much. But I am careful, because you do want to be careful when you're selling against momentum and volatility. And so I am, you know, understanding that this could just be the relief point until we see the next leg that price is going to make. So I'm just going to wait it out. If this doesn't happen and price keeps going down, it keeps going down. But for now, for the rest of the week, this is what I'm going to be looking for. So I'm going to take you guys back over to AUD USD. For the time being, it looks like we're closing as another inverted hammer. We still have 7 more minutes, or 6 minutes and 30 seconds left into this candle. And so I want to see how we're going to completely close, because this candle can still close however it wants to last 6 minutes. But I want to see how we're going to close. And, you know, still we're trading above this previous exchange rate here at 0.70745. So I'm going to sit on my hands, not really do anything. I really want to see what price is going to do. We're still pushing up, making higher highs and higher lows. I don't want to sell against this yet until price tells me that it's time. Just because I see a bearish candle does not mean it's time to sell. I actually need the full story to come together. We're still up on my zone. So if tomorrow is bullish, I'm looking for my confirmation candle. Then, you know, I'll take a buy. But if not, I'll sit on my hands for the week on AUD USD. What I really do have my eyes on, though, for the time being, though, is New Zealand dollar as well. So I'm looking at it now a little bit more different, because looking at my exchange rates now, I can now see that price now for me has officially made that new low, which is right here. So here, how I had my price chart set up originally as this being the last higher high. And then I'm looking at it again, like how my student had it when I, as I'm looking at it now, I can see the exchange rate has kind of dropped now per this time frame. So I'm just going to erase this one and keep my eyes on this exchange rate here a little bit more because it's dropped now. And so if how she was looking at it is correct, then how I can look at this as the lower, the last high, lower low, and then the last lower high, and then the new lower low. Okay, 1 second, sweetheart. And so, see, daughter. So that's what I'm going to end up doing from here. And then we're just going to see how it goes, and then we're just going to play it out. Okay, so I want to see if we're going to get some more bearish momentum. I'm actually probably about to hedge in because I was in on the buy from this side. So instead of getting out for a loss, I'm just going to go ahead and hedge in the position. That way I can recover. And I could basically do what's called stopping the bleeding. And then I can recover on the opposite side. And basically, I'll be in drawdown, the spread and how much I went in at. But then I can start cash flowing on one side. And then the other will still be in drawdown, but at least it'll be capped off, right? Hedging is very important in trading. I think a lot of traders should actually take advantage of hedging because a lot of times you don't have to get out for a loss if you can hedge in those positions, and you can make the opposite side trail more positive than the negative. You can get out for, profits, and then you can take profits along the way on the other side. And that way the drawdown seems small and less significant. But that's a different training for a different day. USD Swiss has a bullish day today, so I want to see how tomorrow is going to be. A lot of these currency pairs for the week I'm on my hands until they show me their hands, right? Every day is not a trading day. I took a trade on USD Cad yesterday, profit, right? Today on my hands, hedged off. Gonna hedge off on New Zealand dollar. See how that part goes there. AUD USD, still waiting to see what she's going to do. USD JPY, I took a nice hedge on her as well and profit on the hedge right now. So just waiting to see what she's getting ready to do as well too. And sometimes you guys, this is just a game of trading where you're going to sit on your hands, you're going to see what's going on, you're going to see how you can, interact with your price charts and then go from there. But what's really leading me into how I want to present myself in the market this week is going to be the DAXY. Now, I don't often talk about the dollar index. The DAXY is the dollar index, DXY, that's a symbol. I don't really talk about it that much because I don't really look at it every single week. I only look at it when I need to make trading decisions on Euro USD and USD Swiss because those pairs correlate oppositely. So if how I'm looking at it like this, you guys, if you look at the exchange rates here, let me make this one black. So looking at the exchange rates here on the dollar index, you can see that the previous high was here at $93.98. We can just round it off and say $94. And then the previous low here was at $92.52. So right now we're trading in between the range here and here of about $1.50, right? I'm just going to round it off. So as I'm looking at this, one thing I'm understanding is if price cannot pass this previous high right here, then price can keep dropping on the dollar index. And if that's the case, Euro USD can see more bullish momentum. But the moment that price comes and, it breaks this previous high here, then we could see a bullish run for the dollar, right? We could see some relief. We could see some retracements. And because price has been bearish for so long now, that if we get this relief, then we could see like dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, dollar JPY possibly push back up to the upside. And I'm saying possibly because just because the dollar goes up, the dollar index goes up, does not mean USD Swiss, USD JPY, and USD CAD would just pop up to the upside too. They are still, trading against other currencies, other economies, and we have to take into account what those economies are doing as well. However, I do know that Euro USD correlates almost 100% with the dollar index. So if we do see a bullish pop, we could see a bearish pop in Euro USD, and then potentially follow behind it a bearish pop in the New Zealand dollar, a bearish pop in AUD USD, and potentially maybe even a bearish pop in pound. But pound has a mind of its own that sometimes I don't even worry about it. I just trade that one as it goes, as I see fit. So this time I'm looking at this, you guys, not much. I still have to do a little bit more analysis. It's already 5 o'clock. So now I just have to do my 5 o'clock analysis for the daily time frame like I'm doing now. see if there's anything interesting that I would want to get in today or get ready for tomorrow, and then we just go from there. But I will break down USD Cad really quick. The reason why I took a very nice sale here is only because price came back into my zone that I have based around here. So price came back into my zone, gave me bearish momentum, and I sold. And it was a really good trade, still holding on to one position for now. So really quick trade, conservative trade for the first target down here around, and I got out of this one early for 84 pips, holding on to one position. So we'll see how this goes from there. And so I will talk about USD Cad sell. A good sell from here was right here after this bearish candle that formed yesterday, because it came back into my zone, showed that it had some bearish momentum. Boom, took the sell, right? So honestly, that's just how most of my trades go. It's not really based on the moving averages. My zones work very well by themselves, and the zones they're all about where price is for right now. I trade for now. I don't like to trade for the past unless it's for the weekly or the monthly time frame. But when it comes to that daily time frame, I just stick with what's going on to the right of my price charts. I don't really go too much further left, because the left has no indication of what I do when I trade. I want to trade where price is currently. I'll be making a video on that sometime soon. But you guys, that's my trading day. So now I'm going to wait for my husband to get off of work. I'm going to spend time with my kids, clean up a little bit, and I'm done for the day. Like I said, you guys, I have 15-minute trading days. And if I have something, I have something. If I don't have something, I don't have something, right? So when I get to these price charts, I'm looking to see if it's time to trade. If it's not time to trade, I'm not going to sit here, because the price is going to move on these price charts whether I'm watching it or not, right? And so this is just a part of being a swing trader, right? Or a medium-term swing trader, where I can hold my trades for long-term or I can hold them for short-term. It's honestly up to me. But I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Hopefully your trading day was great today. And I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video.